Hey. It says we're live. We'll see. Sometimes it tells you you're live and it's just really not. So, we will wait. I am getting inundated by emails. Cool. Do. Hey, Nicole, Jesse, Lisa, Seaside Chat, welcome. Al, Fallen Arkansas Veterans. Who else have we got in here? Well, that's about it for now. But welcome, everybody. And hopefully you're feeling better, Jesse, or at least ready for a nap. Yeah, I'm cheating. I already been talking to Lisa, so I know how you're feeling. Today's not as good as yesterday, but no, I shouldn't say that. We actually went out and about this morning. I had a couple election signs that I had to put out, and then I had some people let me know that some stuff's missing. So I'm now up to about 20 signs that were on public property that are now in somebody's garage. But it is what it is. And yes, Seaside Chat. Hello from Alabama. Welcome. Hopefully everything's well down there. It's actually a nice day up here today. Well, minus the rain. But it's about 60 degrees. I'll take it. And there's Ruth. Welcome, Ruth. Come on in, have a seat. There's not a whole lot planned today. I've got a mail call that's been here for 3 weeks, and I feel horrible, but it is what it is. I was going to do a whole other video, but hey, V. Grows in Alaska. There we go. Sorry, guys. I lost my screen for a second. Hunting and stuff with JJ. G'day, Jay. Or is it Jay? And Grizz 270. Welcome. Just wait for a few more folks to come in. I've only been live a couple minutes, so. Now, V, whereabouts are you from? If I'm allowed, you don't have to, give it the city or whatever, just the area. I like to know where my new family members are from. And did I miss Tiny Tim? How the heck did I miss Tiny Tim? I did miss Tiny Tim. Sorry, brother, I won't let that happen again. Asia, welcome. I've actually been. I was checking out my all my numbers and that, and Canada and the U.S. are starting to fall off to Australia, Philippines, and Hong Kong. I like that. I like to see my channel going all over. I don't like to see losing my support in Canada and the US, but once I start posting again, I get it. You know, whenever you kind of fall off the face of the earth like I have for the last few weeks, there's not much we can do except just keep going. Just a sec here. You're not is spamming chat? Not sure what you're trying to say, Grizz. Help me out, brother. My bot. No? Oh, are you talking about Decimo? That's my brother. He's not spamming. Everybody that comes in and says hello, he replies to, in case I miss somebody. So that on my chat, you can never say that you were never said hello to. I might overlook you by chance. Yeah, it doesn't happen too often. But my brother Battissimo, he always says hello. So, Malaysia. Cool. Malaysian. I love. I used to have a friend, he's now since passed. And he used to work actually, do the carnival, Ferris wheels and whatever, midways. He used to run that all summer here in Canada and then go over and tour Malaysia in the winter because it was so cheap and he had family all over Malaysia that he just couch surfed for the winter. And, well, whenever it's really cold here in Canada, it's really warm in Malaysia. So he got the best of both worlds. He, right about this time of the year, maybe another month by the time they got the machines all cleaned up, greased up, put away for the winter, he'd be on a plane to Malaysia. And his plane ticket there and home cost him more than what it did to stay there for the entire winter. He loved it. Just absolutely loved it. And the pictures, unbelievable. That's one place I would love to go see. Canadian girl, what's up? How are you? Yeah, Canadian girl, absolutely. And like I say, I honestly don't blame folks, right? Whenever you feel like death warmed over, the last thing you want to do is make a video. And, well, yesterday was the first time that I sat up in the living room and chatted with Debbie that I wasn't laying in bed for 2 weeks. So hopefully we're on the go. So we will see. We still haven't narrowed it down to where it came from. It could have came from, my son, military, and going to school. So college or military. But he never got it. So is he type A? We don't know. He's been very fortunate. It's went around his unit. It's now went around his house. But as soon as he heard that we were all positive, he bailed out of here and we haven't seen him in a week. So today will be his first time back in over a week. Now, if you listen to the powers to be, I'm fine to be around right now. Apparently you're not a couple days after, yeah, Grace Fire, Glenn. Yes, I am. I feel like a puppet. Somebody could actually be holding me up from back there, and we're not sure. Heck, Debbie hasn't got the the oomph to sit back there and hold me up. Anyways, she's it's tough, but you know what, guys? It is what it is. I went through H1N1 as well, and I don't know if you folks had H1N1. That would have been roughly about 2009. I thought I was dying then. That was a cakewalk compared to what I've went through the last 2 weeks. Sorry, guys, I'm going to try to hit the mute button, but for those of you that have had the hokey pokey, sometimes you just can't hit that mute button. But it is what it is, and I appreciate everybody for stopping by. And the text and emails and outpouring of love and support was, it sure warmed my heart. Folks that I didn't even know who they were sending me messages that they were sending me prayers because they were on so-and-so's live and heard about through so-and-so, and I couldn't even make the connection, let alone know who the person was. But I tell you what, it makes you feel good, especially, I'm supposed to be in one of the biggest fights of my campaign. It's the final 2 weeks. I am not going to take a chance. I would rather miss out on the election than to get a senior sick. It's just who I am. So hopefully it doesn't come to that. But if it does, I guess I'm going to be working YouTube full time. I got half of that one buried. But, and guys, I noticed Bautissimo's advertising like some financial thing. In no way do I support Bautissimo and his financing. Please do not send him $1. It was like something about investing, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not okay with that. I don't know who you are. I know you're supposed to be a young kid who is not the candy person is a kid that's designed his own candy. That's different. But doing financial investments through Bautissimo, don't do it. There's so many scams going on right now. And I do believe my son was in one. I've not seen my credit card yet, or his credit card. I'm praying to God that he was able to get it canceled and that it's not going to cost me any money. Or it's going to cost him very little to learn a lesson. It came on his computer while we were sick. He tried to look after it by himself. His computer was working slow, and it came up that, there was an error. Being a naive 20-year-old, he clicked on it. Now, he says that he did not give out credit card information, so we'll see. Hopefully, he did not. Because that would That's not what I need right now. You just got somebody from New Zealand? Oh, that's awesome, Charles. That is really, really cool. So I just noticed I had changed that before. It's thanking Jesse and Lisa for being members, but I do have more than Jesse and Lisa for members. So without ado, thank you, Jesse and Lisa. Rochelle, Cottonwood Ranch, and then Joe at Garden State Gardener. Who else we got? Outdoors with Big Matt, Good Times Homestead, Jen and Steve, and Craig's Cabin. Those are my first set of people that join my membership. So anybody that's, I knocked, I believe the lowest one is $2.99, which, you know what? $2.99 is a cup of coffee, but if I can get 1,000 people to do $2.99, I can do a lot of really cool things with this channel. Unfortunately, I have had to cut back. It's just the times, guys. I'd love to be supporting as many channels as what I used to. I just can't. My biggest priority right now is to ensure my wife enjoys our trip. And, it's been 96 since the last time we vacationed, just the two of us. So, trust me, she deserves it. Corn-fed life? No way! What's up? Welcome to Canada. Yes. Don't worry, we won't talk behind your back after you leave. So, guys, Wednesday night, got to go for your walk. It was a little hard on my breathing last night going for a walk with them, but I managed. And it's a lot of fun. They have a tremendous following. I think they were either sparrows or red-winged blackbirds. Wow. Tell you what, if they tacked on those birds into their subscribers, tell you what, they'd be way up there in their numbers. And for those of you that were there last night, you'll understand. And if not, go watch it. I know, eh? Bautissimo's just not being nice whatsoever. I've got to find out from all around Sarah. I have to find out from her husband how he programs Raoul. Raoul is who they have. They use Nightbot. But Jim has got him programmed that he interacts. So you can put in his name and Jim can go in and either put like friendly things, or you can get into like an argument with a robot. I've done it. It's fun. And it's really cool to see how Jim's got them programmed. I just noticed that my chat wasn't going up. So let's go see if we have anybody else here that tried to sneak in. There's Rebecca, Touched by Aaron. Absolutely. Every day that you get out of bed is a blessed day. I have to help my husband with our medical records. Ew. Now, is it your medical records? Or is he a doctor? Let us know. Inquisitive minds. There's Nora, the stock explorer. Did you ever get your tree cleaned up, Nora? Hopefully your little piece of home or heaven is back on the rebound, and hopefully people are back to work. And your business is going good. I was thinking about you last night. I was like, damn, I forgot to ask Nora. But now I have. Who's drinking warm water or warm salty water? Is that for me? I don't have a sore throat. Yes, Glenda, I tell you what, with H1N1, I was able to work. Yes, I needed a blanket. Now, construction, driving a dump truck, I had a blanket over me with either the heat on full blast or the air conditioning on full blast. And there's just, if I wasn't off on disability, there's just no way I could have worked for 2 weeks. Like, the ministry says that I'm healthy. I can go back to work. Doesn't matter to me. I was forced medically to retire. So, but yeah, like Debbie goes back to work on Monday, the hospital, and she feels like crap. Now, she's not near what she was, but they say people can't get sick from us anymore. I don't know how to answer that one. Yes, thank you, Jesse. The white van is trying to sell us candy again. I may or may not have bought licorice. Uh-oh. But I didn't get in his truck. I don't know. I might just keep this going. I got some kind of beard oil, and it seems to be working. I just don't like I know, oiliness of it. I may use it if I'm just bumming around the house. Hey, Victoria. I am. I'm not any worse, and I'm not a whole lot better. So I'm taking that as a positive. Charles, he's been around. I'm trying to. Oh, hang on, guys. I forgot I got a coffee whenever I was out earlier. I was going to have a Dr. Pepper, but coffee's better for me. Or should I say coffee's better for everybody that's around me? I'm not one of these people that wake up all cheery. I need coffee. And I know, the Rambler doesn't say a word in the morning until he has coffee. You might get a grunt. But, so again, I'm just going to kind of mention in passing that we will be in New Orleans. The 22nd is when I fly in of January. If you can make it, great. If you can't, oh well, there'll be another time. I'm actually going to try to get to the meetup that Jesse and them were at this year. Going to try to get to that next year. It's really about 16 hours away. It'd be cool if I could pick up like Joe on the way in like Syracuse or something. Or meet, park his vehicle and two of us take off. It wouldn't seem as long then, or there's got to be some more people around here that wouldn't mind to go down, because it's a 16-hour drive, so it's a 2-day drive. Actually, about a day and a half, because I'd probably do about a 16-hour. Well, no, with the border crossing, I'd probably do about a 10, 12-hour day and then a nice, short, easy day on the second one. But anytime, Canadian girl, we just kind of sit here, and I'm going to open the panel up. Normally, actually, we've got 20 people in here. So for those of you that know or don't know, Little Southern Brothers had their St. Jude fundraiser, and they raised, I forget how many, it was over 12 to 14,000. I forget what it is. Anyways, their goal was 20. I don't like to think that they fell short. I think that they just were able to give the kids a bonus of $14,000 they wouldn't have got if they wouldn't have done. And I just want to say thank you to all the supporters, the people that donated to make it possible to raise some of that money. And, well, I bid on a few things. Some people might say that I tried to up their bids. Really, there's only one person that's sulking about it, but he'll get over it. But there was people that won the auctions, and because I'm always there helping out, whatever, they actually donated it back to me. So I got myself a Little Southern Brothers 15-ounce coffee mug. And I don't know if you guys ever watched on HGTV. It was Swamp Loggers. I've been watching Bobby for years before, while he had his TV show. And just with the economy and whatever, the TV show stopped being produced. But then Bobby went to YouTube. And it's Bobby Gibson's his name, Gibson's All-Terrain Logging. And I was also given this engraved piece of slate. It's like a, what do they call them? Mug holder or whatever. Coffee, I don't know, beverage thingy me bopper. I don't know what you call those fandangled things. But I won one of those. And the biggest thing, actually, I've got in my truck, I'll bring it in for next week, is a beautiful, beautiful knife. A lot of people were like, oh, you won't be able to get that across the border, blah, 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 blah. We order knives and whatever out of the U.S. all the time. There's no issues with sending that across. The only thing there's an issue with is firearms and ammunition. That's it. What do you guys have? Mace. You can't send mace across the border. But other than that, like knives, sheaths, no problem. Goodness gracious, I've had a bunch of different knives and sheaths. And now my son primarily has most of them, but I would love, Matt, I'd love to get the diameters and talk to your lovely mother-in-law about having her make me a leather sheath for this knife. Sometimes Matt's hiding in the background. Sometimes he's not, but that's okay. I will send him a text message after. But there's Cottonwood. So Raquel, thank you for I did my thank you to my my membership folks. I don't know if you were here or not, so I wanted to take the time out to say thank you and that you were much appreciated. And it will help in all the good stuff. I did see that you went live on Monday. I was under the assumption that you weren't going to go live for a while. So my apologies. Just shoot me a message. I've cleared Mondays to help in your lives. So just let me know if you're going to do it. I'll just every Monday night I'll be with you, but if it's every second week, just let me know. And we'll get her all sorted out. Working with Wiley. G'day, feller. Hopefully everything's going well, Wiley. Long time no chat. You guys were busy putting up buildings and changing motors, and then I got sick. And honestly, I tried to be in as many lives as I could, but unfortunately, I couldn't do that many. Or I was there, but I fell asleep. G'day, Tasha. I'm not surprised, Tasha. Not at all. YouTube is tough. It really is. It's tough. Plus, they just went through their whole community just went through a life-changing event. He'll be back. I'm sure he's just put it on hiatus where nobody can see it right now. But he's had a lot of stuff happening in his life right now, so give him time. G'day, Christian. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to catch up. Well, there's Cindy Target. Wow. It's about time you procrastinated. You haven't been here in a while. But let's say you haven't been having a joyful time since February, even into January. So hopefully you're on the mend, Cindy, and then you can get yourself all fixed up as well. I think Hand 141 Homestead. Howdy, howdy, howdy. So yeah, I don't know why it didn't pick up all the other members, because I edited that last night, tried it this morning, and it was working. So, Tash, I'm not feeling any worse, but I'm not feeling any better. Well, kind of feeling a little bit better. There's no way I could have talked like this 3 days ago. I would have been gasping for air. So the worst thing is this is my downfall in life is licorice. And I'm eating it just because. Can't taste it. But it just sucks. And I'm making one of my favorite suppers tonight. Just because it's quick. Thursday nights here is like a rodeo / circus. Kyle gets home, usually in a couple hours. He gets ready to go up. They do their parade nights tonight. And then he's got to be over at Tim Hortons for 5:30, I think, 6 o'clock. And then he gets home about midnight, sleeps till 9. And then he's got one class he's got to go in for tomorrow. But he's got a really screwed up schedule this semester. I feel sorry for the kid. He's got Tuesday, Wednesdays off and one class on Thursday. He's loaded on Monday and he's loaded on Friday. Well, no, Friday there's one. So yeah, his Monday, he pretty much goes from the crack of dawn right through till into the evening. And then one of his classes are virtual, and that's on Tuesday. So really, he's only got one day off. But Thursday, he's got 2 in the morning. Yeah, it's just really weird. Not whenever we used to go to school. Coastal. G'day, Coastal. And if you're at work, well, g'day to you. And if you got Panda, hello to Panda too. I'm talking about you, Raquel. You're the next big thing on YouTube. Cool. Do I get like preferential treatment since I've been part of your, what was I, number 3, number 4 maybe on your channel? Mm-hmm. Well, join the club. Join the club, Raquel. We're all broke. You don't have to give something away every time. Trust me, I'd love to give stuff away all the time. But, I still have the last giveaway. I still have 2 boxes to get sent out. Now, those people know my next pay. It'll be all caught up again. And then you have I've been contacted by 2 people and they never got their stuff. I can get a shipment to Jesse and Lisa in 4 days. But I can't get a package to Florida in 4 weeks. And there's another one that went to Kentucky. And even Bonfire. I've had to reorder 3 shirts and 2 cups. Well, whenever a cup costs us, I'm going to say $50. By the time we pay for the fees, the exchange, and everything else, it's just about a $50 fin. And I know because I just ordered one this week to replace one that I ordered 3 weeks ago. That Bonfire now goes, well, no. And I sent them the email that I got. I said, it's right here. Well, it's been shipped out. Prove that it wasn't. So I'm either getting spoofed on the one end. It was lost in the mail. Yeah, I don't know. But it starts getting really costly whenever you have to. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy giving stuff out. Like the syrup this year cost me pretty close to $600 to send it around. Again, I'm not complaining. I love doing what I do. But there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I want syrup. I want syrup. Send me syrup. Send me syrup. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You don't know how much this costs. It costs a lot of money to be shipping this stuff away. And Jesse and Lisa, I can only, no, I can't even fathom how much they spend in shipping. And I pretty much know. Roughly. Now, it's going to be much easier for my US friends very shortly. I'm waiting. So we have a UPS. Start that one over again. A UPS store. It's like literally 5 to 7 minutes. As soon as I cross the border, I've got 2 minutes to zigzag through the US to get myself onto a highway. And it's like 5 minutes down the highway. It's right beside a Sam's Club and a Walmart on steroids. Why they put a Sam's Club and a Walmart on steroids right beside one another, I don't know. You think that they just put it all in one building? But anyways, it is. Oh, Cindy, I didn't mean that. Don't. But I appreciate it. It's just, wow. Yeah. I've got 2 calls and 3 emails into them. They want to charge me $300 a year for a post office box. Yeah, you heard me right. $300 a year. This kid is frugal. He ain't paying that. I'll do without than to pay that. Because I've told everybody, if you're going to send me something other than a letter, don't send me anything right now until I get my post office box. And I called the United States Postal Service in Ogdensburg. And apparently I cannot get a post office box through them because I don't have a U.S. mailing address. Or I don't have a U.S. address. And I'm like, well, that just doesn't make sense to me. I said, I'm wanting a US address. And they said, sorry, you got to live in the US. And I'm told it's the same thing in Canada. You got to have an address in Canada to have a post office box here. So it is what it is. But they do have, he does have it set up. He makes a fortune at Christmas. It's $7.50. Used to be $5. So you send me a package, I pay him $7 to hold my package for 1 week. And then it's $7.50 for another 2 weeks. And then he sends it back on the 4th week. So, but he's not, that's the way I want to do it. He's just not answering back. So I don't know. Somebody said that there may be an ownership change happening there. So the old people might not want to speak for the new folks. But man, why wouldn't you do it? Like, that's just a cash cow. The guy, I bet you he makes probably 10 to 20,000 2 weeks before Christmas. He rents 6 of those sea containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's got each. They have shelving that goes in there. Bigger items are just in a certain one. And if it's a huge item, he doubles the price. Go ahead, say no. Where are you going to go? You're not going to pay for an extra $100 to have it delivered across the. So, anyways, I know, Raquel, everybody loves giving stuff away, but you do what you got to do. And nobody's going to look down on you. I know I'd rather just sit there and play your trivia and talk and have good fellowship than to see you stressed out about giving out a prize. Goodness gracious. Whoever you've told that you'd give a prize to, get that done, and then even once a month, do a little giveaway. But just do it at the end for everybody. Get your StreamYard picker, and once a month at the end of your show, then pick one. I don't know. Then it's only one prize. And like I said, I know how much it is for us to send even something into the US, because everybody likes to charge fees. So Bonfire charges us a fee. Our banks charge us a fee. So on my last purchase, I had $12 just in fees. Of course, they charge you those fees in US funds. So then you've got exchange on that too. It is what it is. And I'm going to keep giving away syrup and whatever else. It's just, I've had to take a little hiatus. Like I said, I'm being right forth. My wife deserves a hell of a lot more than I could ever give her. So if she wants to buy herself some jewelry on the trip, I'm going to have enough money that she's going to be able to buy herself whatever she wants on the, well, within reason on the ship. Just the way it's going to be. And then by the time the syrup season's over again, because let's face it, once I'm back from my trip, within a month, we're back into syrup season. It's crazy. This year has flew by. Okay, why is this not keeping up? Hey, there's Jamie. How are you, Jamie? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. So Jamie is new to our community. So everybody say, hi, Jamie. And all that good stuff. I think I'm at the bottom, so it should. Somebody type something in here. Come on. Oh, in me saying all that, I am probably going to end up closing my bonfire store. They're just raising the prices like astronomical. So I am in works with people, and if she pops in here, I might give her a hint, hint, poke, poke, answer your email. But she's a very busy lady. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just order a vat of cups, and then I will ship from my house. Because if you look, it's going to be a hell of a lot less than $50 a cup for me to ship it. And I know it's not going to be that much money to have them engraved. So, well, that's exactly who I'm getting mine through, Raquel. I've talked to Chris. I've actually looked at the machine, and it's $2,500 because I had looked about possibly doing some kind of thing like bonfire, but at a very reasonable price. Like, I don't understand how these folks can't come up with the same prices that I can. And that's what confuses me. I can get my shirts out of Toronto, Canada for $4 each to double XL. And then they go to $8.99 up to 5XL. I can go up to 8XL. But with 8XL, then we're looking at like $20 a shirt. But that's still for 8XL. That's pretty good. And the mugs I can get for $4 a piece. Yes, the 15-ounce. Same mug as what this is right here, and the same mug that I order from Bonfire. I can get this, obviously not with the writing on it, but I can get mugs for under $7. But yet, at the end of the day, it's $50 if I order it from Bonfire. So that's why, if anybody wants a mug of mine, it's up to you. But I'm probably going to be canceling my Bonfire store, so they are special edition. Probably leave it up for a month. If you want it, fine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford double-sided. That's the only thing. So they might finish with my Bonfire store. I still have a couple people want to talk to me about, doing promotional items, and I'll see. Again, I'm not promoting a company that thinks it's okay to charge somebody $22 for a shirt that costs them $3. And I'm sorry, but the screen printing that they do, maybe $4. So you're into them for, they're making double the amount. You're making a couple bucks per shirt, and then they make on top of the shipping as well. So that's why if you see me not partaking in donating so many other things, it's breaking my heart that I haven't been able to donate very much recently, but it is what it is. And like I say, I'm in a dogfight up here. And I mean literally dogfight. The lies and whatever else are just crazy. I've never spent this much on an election to try to prove the facts. Oh, we're getting hail. That's no good. Do you guys hear that? Dear God. Invite. So I will open up the thing, guys. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I rambled for my hour. We'll say good day, and we'll have a few people come on, and then it's almost time for my nap time. Are you doing that, Raquel, because we made the news this week? Our school boards had to come out and say that it's BS. It made national news that we had kids in our schools identifying as cats, and they had to put litter boxes. None of it is true, because there's no way in hell a person will ever clean a litter box for a child who wears a furry set of ears. So, yeah, we made the national news this week. Was it Monday? Monday or Friday? Friday? Monday? I don't know. Somewhere. It was either Friday or Monday. About kids identifying as cats in our high schools, and it turned out that it's false. Yeah. If you search, I don't know if it was Arnprior News or Renfrew News, Arnprior, Ontario or Renfrew, Ontario, and type in kids identifying as cats. I think it was CBC or Global that came up with the yeah, that's exactly what it's doing, is copycat. And I personally know one of the janitors, and he said some kid wants to, you know what, in a corner, that kid's going to pick it up because I'm not. And he said, do you want to fight me on it? I'll take you not only to the union, I'll take you to the human rights. No way am I going to sit there and pick up some kids from the corner of the bathroom. Yeah. Oh, Jesse. I said pretty much the same as what you. But I said if my child identified as a cat, I would save on toilet paper because I'd be taking it away. There you go, child. A cat licks himself. Meow, do you too? Yeah. Hey, look, Look, doggy, there's our kitty cat. Get it? Listen. That's one of the reasons why my daughter got out of the school system. She is so happy working with brain trauma to adults. Yeah. Actually, Jesse, 9 times out of 10, they saw it in the US. I guarantee it was in Texas before Canada. Telling you. Drop the link one more time, guys, and then we'll call it a day if nobody wants to come up. And that's fine. And if you want to identify as a cat, come on up. Explain why. The floor is yours. Now, if you wet on my floor, I'm going to wipe your nose in it. Same as what I do my animals. Just saying. I gotta say that, and I think they have to look at the base problems. But again, it is what it is. And yeah. But that, honestly, Raquel, our school boards just had to put out the same statement. I don't know if it might have even been Tuesday, that it is a total fictitious story. There is no, now there might be kids identifying as cats, but there's no litter boxes. Speaking of litter boxes.
Hi, my name is Al. I identify as a human.
Yeah. No, can't do that, man.
Already done. That was for the wife, because she likes telling everybody hi, humans.
Yes. Yes, I know. And
I only got a little bit of time. I'm expecting a phone call here in a little bit, but I'll hang out with you until that comes through. How have you been? You feeling better?
Well, I was out and about today, so we'll see if it knocks the what out of me. Then,
it took me a while to get back on my feet after I got over it.
Well, they're saying that it could be upwards of 90 days before I like the coughing stops and I can actually say I feel good.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at my clock going, I've only got 96 days before I fly out. So they can't be wrong by one day. Because
everything off.
If I cannot taste on my trip, I'm going to be cranky.
No, I think your taste and stuff like that will come back a little bit. Will come back before that.
Yeah, they said 4 to 6 weeks or something for taste. I don't know.
Yeah, you're a special case, though. You were.
Oh, she is.
Nicole says, I think mine was gone for longer. I said, yeah, you're a special case.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But no, mine was gone for maybe 3 to 4 weeks. But I felt when I was out walking and stuff like that, it was hard to breathe.
Yeah.
That's what got me. And that lasted for about 2 months.
Oh, okay.
But man, then I made a trip, because even on one of my videos, I made a trip, and it was like my first trip out after I'd been sick.
Yeah.
And it wasn't easy getting up, but I did it.
Well, and that's what I said. I walked out today and I looked around and I looked up and I like, this is what this is what you call the outside.
Yeah. Oh, this is what it looks like out here now.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of neat, But I don't know. It just meow.
Everybody loves
Does
doors.
she identify as a human?
I think so. I really think so. She
Most
sits
of
up
them-
and eats cereal with me in the morning.
Most of them do, right? But absolutely, Jesse. The only thing we can agree on is cat naps.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I take those every now and again, for sure.
Absolutely.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca.
Do you know what I'm wearing today?
Clothes.
I hope so. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go. So how are you feeling? I know you were down with
I'm
a cold.
still having a cough. I did not. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, she had COVID." No, I never tested positive.
Yep.
Just a flu.
Never tested positive for flu, strep, or the C.
Ah.
Yeah.
Common cold.
See,
Common head cold.
Yeah, the only issue that I had was mine was a lung infection before I got the C.
Yeah.
So I got a double whammy right off the get-go, right? My immune system was already down before I got it.
It's like, man, someone gave me some tips and I put some lemon in my chamomile tea, and I finally got my voice back.
Good.
So that was thank you. I don't remember who it was, but thank you so much for letting me know what I need to do to get over this, because that's why you haven't seen any. That's why you haven't seen any videos from me, because I sounded like a guy.
Yeah. A lot of those home remedies actually work really, really well, and it's bad because a lot of people don't use them anymore.
No.
Well, they're all about, give me antibiotics, give me prescription this. No, you don't need it. A lot of times you don't need it.
No, that's exactly.
Am I bright enough?
Yep.
Good, because I have no lights on in the house right now.
Yeah, it actually looks like you have a light shining right on.
I was going to say, it looks like you're whitewashing.
It's from the window. It's from my window.
It looks like you're whitewashing yourself.
Probably.
Like it. Well, no, it looks like you've got like a high, intense light on your face. That's what it looks like. Oh,
Right.
G'day, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Hi.
And Danny, those are fighting words. It's Procrastination Thursday. It's not Unprocrastination Thursday. No. No.
You need to.
Bye, Danny and Tim. Oh, is Tim leaving too? Oh no, Raquel's leaving. Bye, Raquel.
Bye,
Yep.
Raquel.
See you, Raquel.
Oh, my.
Watch those cats in the school system.
I don't even want to go there.
Nope.
Me neither.
Cindy, I found that the steroids were actually doing me an injustice with my breathing. I found I was gasping for air whenever I took my steroids. So I've stopped taking them 2 days ago, and I feel better. Should I have quit them? I feel better.
Well, if you feel better, you feel better. So, why not?
Well, that's it. Well, Danny, I'm going to disown you. That's way, way too much stuff. Actually,
I'm not going to even tell you what I was doing before I came in here.
oh, I was busy this morning. I was out and put up a few signs and yeah, see, there you go, Cindy. She found the steroids were making her worse too. There's something to that.
They had me on 3 steroids and also a nebulizer treatment, and it was making me feel worse. So I stopped. I took all the steroids, of course, and the antibiotics.
Well, yeah, but
Cindy
and I both had the C, right? You didn't have the C.
No.
And that's what we're saying is that the steroids were doing something with the C that was making us worse.
Yeah, it was having the opposite effect.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's it. Different things feed off of different things, right? They don't know for sure what it's going to do until they get enough people coming back saying, hey, this just made me 10 times worse, or, you know.
Yeah.
And if they're not getting any feedback, they're never going to know.
Well, that's it. They're, you know, you just got to take your time and
trial and error. That's what the doctors are doing because it's new.
Well, and like I say, they, you know, one of the rumors going around that if you had H1N1, you were going to have, you know, some antibodies in your body.
There.
I had H1N1 real bad. And
I don't believe that. It's a different thing. It's like saying if you catch.
Well, they're all COVID-19, but it's a different family member. Yeah.
It's the same as the flu, the common cold. Every single year it mutates. Doesn't matter if you had it 1 time, 10 times, 50 times. Every single year, tons of people are going to come down with it. Why? Because every single year it mutates.
Well, it's different strains. Yeah. So, you know, same as the flu shot. The flu shot, now the last couple of years, they were able to nail it. But a lot of the flu shot, you're on good days before the pandemic hit, on a good year, it was 15 to 20% that they hit it. You know, but for vulnerable seniors and people that are just vulnerable, that's still 20% better than if they wouldn't taken anything. So there's trouble in a large package.
With a capital
Don't be clicking on that, Nicole.
Hi, big man.
G'day, little brother.
Cindy says to say like we can't breathe for real. This is true. When you get to a certain point with that, you can't breathe.
No.
Danny was going to try to come up if you wanted to drop the link again.
Oh.
Oh, she got it, I think.
I was gonna say.
Hey, Matt.
What's up, Backstep?
He's a sidestep.
Yeah.
If he goes off his back step, it's a long fall.
It is, actually. It's up a full story. So you don't want to go off of the edge.
Well, and not only that, if you trip and fall and stumble across the street, then you got an even bigger fall.
Well, then that's the ocean, so I'll just...
I know. So what else is going on, Matt?
Not a whole lot.
No.
Just weather. It's raining.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not complaining too much because we need it.
Well, that's it. Take it while you can get it, right? There's still a lot of the U.S. that are without water, that are begging for it. Mm-hmm. Hey, sis.
Hey there. So I'm trying this on my phone.
Oh, you're playing with your giblet.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna show y'all something, but I don't know how. Like, I don't know how to make it like turn around the camera view. So.
If you click on, you're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
If you click on the settings and click on the camera, it'll have the option of front camera or back camera.
Yep, that's the screen. That's funny. We can see what you're doing through your glasses. We can help you through your glasses. Well, I'm serious. I can see through your left lens.
Yeah.
You got yourself muted, Danny. We can't hear you.
I don't know if she wants it unmuted or not, or I'd unmute it for her. Shake your head yes if you want it unmuted.
If
Okay.
she did it, you can't.
Yes, I can. Oh, they changed that. When did they change that?
Let's change. We can. And now she can't see us. We can't hear you. It's a privacy thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
There you
can
go.
you?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, I did all of that to turn around my camera, and then the giblet is blocking the view to the camera. So okay, so I'll just have to turn it around. Anyway, I was gonna tell Al that I found my hammer.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
dear.
that last night in the chat.
Yeah. So I don't know where my camera is to look at y'all, but it's over here. All right.
Did you fix it? Did you get it all together?
Yeah, I did. I was gonna show y'all. So I can't I'll just have to show it to you this way. So Emma still hasn't seen it. So this thing was way down yonder ways. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it to do right. Okay. So that stuffed animal thing was down here a bit, but I had to bring it up so that when she sits at the desk it won't but yeah, I assembled the desk and I've got
good.
it all personalized and whatnot. So when she gets home, I'm hoping she'll like that. But it's her own little space for doing her schoolwork. So
Well, how
pretty
did you get
excited
it?
with that.
How did you get her not to see that last night?
Because she is not here. She's been at my
Oh.
mom.
Oh, she stayed at your mom's. Okay, last thing I had heard is that she was going to be home at 5 yesterday.
Yeah, well, I thought maybe she would come home after church last night, but she didn't. So
You know what?
I'm going to get her today. She has no choice. I'm going to drag her, kicking and screaming.
Well, and you got to look at it this way. It's quality time she's spending with your mom right now, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and my niece and nephews were down, and they are living in Florida, so they left yesterday though, and I guess she decided she wanted to stay a bit longer.
She wanted some grandma time all by herself.
Yeah. Well, and see, she only gets to spend time with grandma after 4 p.m. Because my mom works all day, so really it's spending time with Pappy, and she loves some Pappy. So
there you go. There's the big Sookie.
Yeah, that's my baby Ruby.
I'm seeing. Oh, everybody smile! I see Joe's at it. Red Road Homestead and Jessica's dumpsters he just did, so I'm sure we're going to be.
Let's get off my package now.
Oh, that's the first time Nicole's seen your dog, Danny.
Okay.
The
This
big
is
show.
Ruby. That makes sense because they're not allowed to go in the living room after they demolished my other couch. When I got a new couch, they were no longer allowed to go.
Banned from the living room.
Yeah. So and they're banned from the bedrooms as well. That's why there's a gate in the hallway. So pretty much. Whoa. So pretty much. Hey, come on now. So pretty much they're just limited to the kitchen and the laundry room. So that's why I can't wait for us to get some land so that we can have a fenced in yard and they can run like dogs want to do. Oz. And I'm hoping that he'll cut out those nervous ticks he has chewing his butt all day when he gets to run a little more.
Did you See what Jesse said? That'd be the first time that I've seen Joe make a dog sing. Now that would be funny if he got the dog in there too.
Yeah, that would be cool. Come on, guys. Get off of me. So how is everybody else doing?
I'm getting better.
That's good. Your cough went away?
No, I still got a little raspy in my throat, but it's getting better. I'm now sound like myself because my friend when I was talking on the phone, she says, "Man, you sound like a guy," and I'm like, "No, I'm not a guy. I'm a lady."
Yeah.
I have been drinking tea and with lemon in it, and it's definitely cutting it out.
And if you have honey, local honey.
I do have local honey, so I'll heat up some tea and
Yep. Yep.
Get this thing going. But yeah, I've got honey that is probably 5 miles from my home.
That's pretty local.
That's really
Yeah.
That's about as local as it gets.
Out here. Get back, guys. Come on, get back. No.
And Cindy, absolutely, a Baptist church service is a long service. It is.
There you go, Garden States. I'm up.
Oh, got to get the dog up, though. Oh, she's outside now. Never mind. Everybody smile for Joe.
I guess we don't really have to smile because he's going to put a smile on our face whether we're smiling or not.
I know, but if you don't make your kind of mouth move or look like it is, then it looks really, really bad.
Yeah.
I love the songs that he picks.
That's Joe.
That's Joe.
I had one picked out. It was beautiful the other night on his live Sunday night. It set up perfectly until I saw how much Joe pays a year to have this program. Joe can keep doing it.
Wow. I don't see with my video program stuff like that. I only had a one-time fee.
The Jib Jab, it wanted me to pay $36 American a year.
I just figured
I
out
hear
how
a
to
kid-
see the chart.
I hear Kitty Cat, and that would be
I just
Al,
heard Kitty
probably.
Nope, not me, not this time.
No, that's me.
Oh, you got a cat too?
Yeah, I've got 3 cats and a whole litter of kittens now. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. This is Mo. You want to say hello, Mo?
Unless you go to Chuck's church, he speaks and squirrels so fast. 3-hour service in 45 minutes. Hey, don't laugh. I've been to some services, Baptist services, that have been 3 hours long, and my
Well,
grandma
I mean, if
used.
you include Sunday school, I think.
I'm
don't know.
talking.
I
It,
don't-
it was
I
a
don't know.
Christmas service, so you had the kids portion, you had the adults portion, and then by the time you walked into the church till you walked out, you were looking at 3.5, 4 hours at Christmas.
Yeah.
And my grandma used to be so angry at my grandfather. He wasn't. He was religious, like he was Christian, whatever else, but he was Lutheran, not Baptist. Which tomato. He'd bring a little flask with him. He'd go off to the washroom and come back. And it's like, are you kidding me?
He enjoyed church service.
Christmas, you could always guarantee that Grandpa had something in his little pouch. Oh, Danny, your face is a little low.
What do you mean?
The
I
camera.
don't know. Jesse just said, Danny, your face is a little low.
I don't know what he means. Does
Me
he
neither.
mean like the way I look or?
I think he means where your camera is.
Maybe.
You can bring your camera up just a little bit.
Now he's starting to get picky. Before he'd just take the shot and use it. Now you got to have like a 3-part production.
No matter where I go, guys, I've got animals on me.
All right,
Okay.
Jamie, take care.
You want to look at these pretty mums?
No, they
How
can't
pretty.
sing.
I don't know.
What are
It will be interesting to see all of the flowers opening and closing.
Yeah, well,
Can-
yeah, there you
Can
go.
y'all see them? I can't tell.
Yes.
They're pretty.
Oh, I thought that's what I said was Joe, not Jesse.
No, he said Jesse.
Said Jesse.
Oh. I don't know.
And I think it's fun how these shamrocks do, how they close up when it gets real sunny, and then when it cools off, they'll open back up.
Oh, yeah? I hear,
Yeah.
or should I say, I don't hear the construction anymore.
Yeah, it's they've got it.
They got it all.
What they did was dug up a bunch of stuff, and then they brought in dirt, and they flattened it all out and replanted seed. And the pond is all sad looking and empty, but we're waiting on rain, and it just
Okay.
rained. So, but
Joe said that whenever he goes to do a video, he has to see your whole face, and he wasn't getting your whole face.
oh, I see.
Top
I'm
of
sorry
the
about
head.
that.
But,
So now you're going to have to go somewhere where you've got light, sit down, show him your face so he can take a picture.
With the dog or without the dog?
Oh, we need the dog. If he can make the dog sing, oh my God, that'd be funny.
All right, come here, Ruby.
And if there's any way Joe can do it, he'll do it.
Both dogs. Oh my gosh, no. Hold on. Let me get myself situated here. That's why, because I was trying to show y'all Ruby. Hey, up here. Smile for the picture.
No, not getting Ruby, and he's not getting your head. See how, Al, he's not getting your head. There you go.
Well, I mean, it's my face. Hey, stay still.
But we can't see your forehead is the issue.
yeah, I know. I
I
fixed it.
mean, my goodness.
Yeah, who let the dogs out? Yeah, there you go.
Oh my goodness.
Duck down, Danny.
What?
Duck down.
Yeah,
Duck down.
raise your head. There you go.
Y'all are something serious.
Oh, there, take the picture. No.
I don't want my nasty kitchen.
There
in
you
this
go.
video.
The dog sniffing its butt. That's perfect, Joe.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got it. Now that's funny.
Aren't they sweet? Get him, Ruby.
There was one day I was on someone's
Okay, hey.
and all of a sudden these cats started fighting, and both my dogs jumped up. They were on camera, and the cat went running.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God, he must have got it. He said it'd be up in 2 minutes. That's hilarious. Matt's gone to see.
No, I got one of those headaches and the lights.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not keeping the camera
This
on.
song he said he's going to put up.
Yeah. Hey, T&J Homestead, what's up? But
God. I was every Thursday. This T-shirt is on me, even if you're not live. It's on me.
If I'm not live, there's a reason why.
Yeah,
But I
that's
should
exactly
be.
correct.
I should be live now. We should be pretty good. Well, if I'm not, Jesse will be. That seems to be what we've been doing lately.
Whoa, wrong way. Okay.
I was gonna say your gimbal just your gimbal just went the wrong way.
Yeah, it does that.
You can put it on the TV, right? I'll show it there.
Oh, it just went up.
Yeah, I got Nicole.
I just got the alert.
Oh, I gotta turn the volume up.
No, they'll demonetize me. Trust me.
Okay.
Joe, Jesse played on my 1000th video. Jesse played the one that I'm speaking.
Okay. No volume.
Scavian or whatever, and they copyrighted me. I had to delete it. So yeah, if just a heads up, never play Joe's jib jabs during a live because you'll lose your monetization
No,
or your.
that happened to Johnny. Actually, we were watching some videos on his, and they took down his 12-hour stream.
I sure did. 12 hours.
Gone.
That's not right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. They took the whole 12-hour stream off on him.
He
So he's
risked
been
his
trying to get it
physical and
back.
mental health for nothing.
You know, do y'all know how to edit it out after your live stream?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but he's.
but I
not
didn't
having-
think of.
I don't know if he has it saved. He should have it saved in his live stream in his StreamYard anyway. But I don't know if he knows how to get it out of his StreamYard.
It just yeah, it's really easy. You can actually have them do it too, but then you lose that whole section.
Well, you can go in and just mute click mute music.
Yeah, but like I
What's
say,
happening?
huh?
Where'd you go?
I don't know. She said, "What's happening?" And she went, boop.
Apparently, her stream was shutting down.
I was going to say something's happening to her because there ain't nothing happening here. And then,
There she was and gone. She just
I
dropped
am
out.
so waiting for Al. I am so waiting for your package to get there.
So am I. I went out and checked the mail again today because it's starting to get cold here now, and I could really use it.
Yeah.
Well, with as much hair as you got on your head, when you put that thing on, you're probably going to be sweating.
That's okay. It's okay. I don't mind that. It gets
You know
cold.
what?
Like,
we don't mind a sweat in the middle of winter, Matt.
Oh, I know. Neither do I.
It's been so nice blessing all the people that I follow and that I love. You know, I love all of you guys.
we all love you too, Rebecca.
Absolutely. Just like one big family.
For sure. For sure.
And of course, everybody's got to have at least one oddball in the family, you know. Scott
Well,
knows
that would
block
mean
pretty
you
well.
look at me, I gotcha.
And
Oh.
that's Nicole because she won't come on camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if
You might need to redrop the link for Danny. She pushed the wrong button.
Al, I know it cost you a lot, but just send a picture to my email since Nicole doesn't want to get up on camera, so I could see her with her hat on. That's perfectly fine with me.
Yep.
You'll have of course, have my email in there. I give a 3x5 card with all my information on it.
Thank you.
You know? Before I was doing Post-it notes. Now I'm doing 3x5 cards.
I don't know. Does she need a? I haven't seen Danny saying that she wants backup.
Well, I just dropped the link if she wants to go back up.
Maybe she just don't want to look at any of us anymore. I've been checking every day for the mail. And, sometimes they get a little slow when they hit the border here, so that's
You can guarantee it to be held up at the border for, well, because I was the first one that Rebecca sent out, besides Mike and Aaron, out of the U.S. And mine, if I'm not mistaken, took what, Rebecca, almost 4 weeks that time, eh?
Correct.
It was something around there because
4 to
Rebecca was starting to think that
weeks.
it wasn't getting here.
It was 4 to 6 weeks.
mine got to go from up there. Mine will probably go up to Ontario, and then from there it got to go across the water to Newfoundland. So
Yeah. Hey, Chuck.
it'll take a little bit longer. But
So I don't know how it. I could have probably tracked it, but I didn't. Of how it went from where I live in central area.
There's not much use because it only tracks it to the border, and then it tracks it whenever it's delivered. That's it.
don't waste your money on putting tracking on packages that are going.
Well, it's when I fill out the customs. That's my tracking number. What's on the customs form. That's it.
Yeah, but once it hits the customs, they stop putting tracking on a lot of things.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. I get the tracking done because it shows that it was delivered. So then I know, 99% of the people that I'm sending stuff to, I know. And I know they're not going to try to pull fast ones. It's just, whenever a bottle of syrup costs you $40 to ship, and somebody says, "Oh, I didn't get that," and then you got to ship another one. You're now well over $100 into one bottle of syrup.
Yeah.
But like I say, most of the time, the folks that I send stuff to, we're friends anyways, and I know they're not gonna, do that.
Well, it was so strange when we were waiting for the T-shirt, and then one showed up, and then
the next day the other one did.
The next day, the next one showed up, so I gave it to my brother.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, because Rebecca, I had ordered it, and then she said, "Well, I haven't got it yet," and I'm like, "Oh, for God's sake!" So I ordered it again, and the next week she gets 2 of them.
Yeah.
One day apart.
That's the way the shipping works a lot of times. I know I ended up having that happen with a package. It was a company I ordered from. I ordered crossbow bolts.
Okay.
And waited, and no, never showed up. So I sent them a message. They said, "Give it another week." I gave it another week. Sent them another message. They said, "We'll send you one out priority mail." I got that in 2 weeks. 2 weeks went by, and I got another thing in the mail saying I had a package, and I went in and picked it up, and here it was, the original ones. So I sent them a message back. They said, "Just keep them. Not worth the hassle to send them back."
No.
That's just how things get held up sometimes at different spots. And what it was customs taking them into possession.
Well,
and we were just sitting in the customs office.
Just to get something shipped to Newfoundland. So I paid. Well, I shipped out 3 bottles of syrup and a whole bunch of seeds. Like, I shipped out a fairly large box. But Murph's dad works for Purelator. So we got it at his discount.
Yep.
And ground, which in essence is a truck coming from Newfoundland to Toronto, It was $46.
Yep.
And that was his employee price.
Mm-hmm.
It
Imagine
would
my
have been well over $100. So I know how much I've already told him no about shipping out cod and shrimp and whatever, because he's got to overnight it.
Yep.
And I think it's going to cost him about $160 to overnight me a box of cod, moose, and whatever else. But he said that I've done enough for them to shut up, and he'll let me know the day before.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's going to send it anyways. So, and I'm like, all right. So, yeah, I can't wait. Make some cod nuggets and some fresh shrimp right off the boat.
No.
Because what they do is they barter, right? So the boats that are coming in to reload, they'll still get the same amount of steaks, but they'll be custom cut steaks instead of just the normal cut steaks.
Yeah.
And then he throws them a case of shrimp, or here's a tuna, split it up between all the guys. That's just the way it works on as it works on the sea.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I was working at, I'm a butcher now by trade, and I was working in one of the stores I was working in. We used to get them in all the time, bringing in the whole halibut and stuff. Cut that up into pieces for me, will you?
Yep.
So we'd cut it up, and when they'd come back, they said, "You make sure you all took a piece that you want." So we get pieces out of it for cutting it up for them and stuff like that. Same thing, and that's what it was doing. Was they got it off of a boat, probably as a barter for something. So then they
That's
went and chopped it up, and they shared out amongst whoever was there.
Yep. Well, one of his friends right now is out 250 kilometers, and that's what they're doing is halibut fishing right now.
That's the big flat fish, right?
Yep. Looks like a flounder.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're way bigger.
Yeah.
Way bigger.
Yeah, they can get upwards of into the hundreds of pounds.
I've seen one over 200 pounds. The big fish. We had a job hunting one of them on saw in the work one day because of the size of it.
And that is on my bucket list.
What's that?
A halibut.
I
want to go catch one.
I hope we're not with the rods.
These guys have the connections. That's next summer's project.
My dad had a commercial fishing boat when I was 16, and we went out into the ocean off of Washington State. And on my 16th birthday, I caught a 4-foot Chinook salmon on a deep sea fishing pole. That was the last fish I ever caught. And it's like, I need to go fishing again because I really enjoyed it. I really need to.
Deep sea fishing is something to experience for sure.
It is. It certainly is. Yeah, that fish was big.
A lot of fighting the salmon too.
Oh yes, there is.
Yeah.
You don't forget. And he kept saying you got to go down and then bring it up and keep cranking. Oh my gosh, I was tired. I was tired once I got that fish in.
No, that's okay.
So and I found there's one spot. I actually follow the guy now. He fishes shrimp in New Orleans. And literally from where I'm staying to their boat, where they have their family thing, like they sell shrimp for bait, and they sell market fresh shrimp. And I thought they were like size or different species of shrimp. Yeah, no, it's the market is the ones that are going to die within 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And the fresher ones are the ones they sell for bait. I'm like, oh wow, okay, well, learned something new. But yeah, literally they're probably 10, 15 miles from the hotel where I'm staying. So I just got to go up over the bridge, and they're apparently right up there. So it'd be pretty cool to see their setup.
Well, that's why when you think about it, if you go to buy a lobster, the lobsters are all held in a tank where they're alive. But when you go to buy shrimp, you don't buy live shrimp. They're always stored on ice.
Mm.
Because that's the ones that are dying, and they're just scooping them out as soon as they die. They put them on ice and they sell them to the stores. Nothing wrong with them.
No, there's nothing wrong with them. I just figured that the freshest, best ones would be the ones that we consume. Oh, no.
Well, you get a bunch of live shrimp in a bag and see what happens.
Yeah. Well,
they won't be in the bag very long, I don't think.
And what I think is hilarious is what we call lobster up here. Like lobster in Florida don't have claws.
No, they got little stubby things on the front.
Yeah, they have the little nubs, and I'm like, that's not a lobster. This is a lobster. But yeah, no, that's their.
No, their lobsters don't have claws. Nicole didn't know that.
Oh no! Oh God, Nicole, you've got to. I'll send you the video that there's a guy. They go out and I think it's off of Miami, and they fish lobster. And if I'm not mistaken, in the ocean, their lobsters are red, not gray or brown like ours, and they don't have front claws.
I didn't even know this. There's different lobsters.
Yeah, no, there's different species of lobsters. There's warm water lobster, and then there's lobster that you catch from like Maine, pretty much New York City up.
You know what I've often wondered? Has anyone ever tried horseshoe crab?
I've seen them. I've never tried it, but I've seen them.
I'm a crab snob, so I'm very picky on my crab.
I've often wondered that though, because horseshoe crab, its blood is green.
Blue.
Blue?
No,
I thought it was
blue crab is a different species of its own.
I'm talking about horseshoe crab's blood is blue.
Yes.
Is it? I thought it was green.
See, we have them here, but we're not allowed to keep them.
Oh, okay, Matt.
Must be a protected species or something.
Now, are they in the Gulf, Matt?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh. Interesting.
In fact,
and everybody's telling me, don't waste your time on crawfish. I'm like, what are you talking about? I said, I am going to sit down with the biggest thing of crawfish that I can get, because their crawfish season starts January. So you're damn right I'm going to be eating a whole lot of crawfish.
Have you ever had alligator?
Yep. Gator nuggets.
I have too.
I'd love to try gator.
Okay, so the closest thing we have, if you were to have like a fresh chicken, it's not not that it's stringy, but there's a different texture to a fresh chicken over a processed chicken.
Yep. My father used to have chickens. I know what that's like.
Yeah. Okay. So gator is pretty close to a fresh chicken. It's got there's some texture to the meat, and in essence, it tastes like chicken.
Well, but that's a couple of things. Like, there's a couple of things I'd like to try like that. Like, I'd like to try snake. I'd like to try gator.
Can't do it. And
You
I've
think-
tried gator. Actually, I had gator nuggets and fries in, was that Alabama or Mississippi? One of the times that I was coming up north. And they actually sold it. It was like a ma and pa little truck stop that I stopped at. And man, I tell you what, amazing, amazing food.
Gator is delicious.
Mm.
The one thing
Especially-
you gotta remember though, if you get gator, you better make sure there's no fat on it at all. The fat is very bitter and nasty.
Oh yeah,
The leanest possible toss.
I've never seen a gator with fat on it. So, well, no, serious. Like I didn't know that a gator would have fat.
Mhm.
I'm sure it does, but
I would imagine every animal has its own fat stores.
yeah,
But I would. I'd like to try snake. I'd like to try gator.
snake, I can't do it.
I'd like to try kangaroo.
Is it whites in the U.S. that sell kangaroo?
I don't know.
Help
We
me
don't
out,
get-
guys.
We don't get nothing like that here. Like we got, and I mean, like some people probably say, I'd like to try seal, but I mean, like I get seal and I can go in now and get seal meat. So that's not odd for me, but for some people it will be. Moose meat, same thing. I can go in and buy moose meat pies and everything into the local
Well,
supermarket.
have you ever had porcupine or beaver?
Both.
You've eaten
I
both?
have not had beaver. There's no porcupines in Newfoundland. They're on my license, but there's none here, so I can't get them.
That-
Um,
I've had all three, and they all three taste about the same. As far as
yeah,
taste.
no, I've heard that beaver is actually doesn't have. It's probably the closest thing you can eat to beef without eating beef. That's what I've heard about with beaver.
No.
So I don't know.
Total. It like I've so growing up, the only reason why I could because it's against the law for us to eat beaver in Canada because it's our natural or it's one of our founding animals or whatever.
That's not anymore though. You can get a trapping license for beaver now.
Well, but yes, that's the only way you can do it though is through trapping, and that's how I did. Like you just can't go into a grocery store here in Canada and buy beaver.
No.
Like you've
You
got to
won't be
be a
able to buy it.
licensed trapper, and you're allowed so much
Yeah.
weight.
It's six beaver you're allowed to pitch per year.
Yeah, I forget what it is, but yeah, my buddy's dad was a trapper, and that's how I got to try everything. And our end of year party, his mom would do up like a smorgasbord, and then everybody had to guess what it was. Well, a bunch of grade 4 little girls that just ate a beaver, and then they say, "Oh, you just had beaver." Well, they'd freak out and run out of the room, and we're like, "Yeah, give us more." Porcupine, I only like the backstrap. Now I know there's
Yes.
not a whole lot of meat other places, but there is a little bit behind the neck. But from there, your backstrap, marinated for 24 to 48 hours, the best meat you will ever have. You don't even need a fork. It falls apart.
Now, that's the same thing. Like I got the game license for here, coyotes on it. I have heard many mixed results on coyote because they say if you eat the legs or the body, like any part of the body, it tastes like a wet dog. But if you eat just the
What it
backstrap,
is.
well, that's what it is, yes. But if you eat just the backstrap, it's fine.
So pretty much like a venison. I don't know if it would have like a tallow or something. I don't know. That's one
I don't
thing
know.
I've never had is coyote.
And
Well,
nor do
if I get one, I'm gonna try it. So I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
because that's something that, like, if I can get one now, they're pretty slippery around here because they're.
Well, I've got one in the backyard. Oh, Matt, I'll try to catch your turkeys, bud. They're back again.
Ooh.
Oh, Matt loves whenever I shoot video in my backyard. 50, 75 turkeys. He salivates every time I do it every fall.
I just keep thinking, there's turkey for Thanksgiving, Christmas, all the important holidays.
Yeah, Christmas, New
And
Year,
later.
Easter, my birthday.
You see,
Sunday.
yeah. And like everybody thinks, oh, we got to have, we got to shoot a Canadian goose, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I hate geese.
They're greasy. They're greasy.
They are.
If they're cooked properly, they apparently are the best tasting meat. Well, I've been at it 30 some years and I cannot figure out, I can get the grease out of it because I boil it first.
My
But then-
dad used to be able to cook them really good, I tell you.
Oh,
He's gone now, so I wouldn't be able to tell you how he did it, but
it's a little hard to give him a call now.
Really good. Because he used to eat everything. Everything. Didn't matter what it was. He would eat it.
Oh my God, Danny. Danny's had no wild meat except for deer meat. But
I've had raccoon.
I didn't like that.
I didn't either.
Chewy, very tough.
I've had raccoon. It was barbecued. I've had venison, of course. I've had bear. My dad somewhere got a bear. I've had elk, and I've had moose.
Okay. Moose is very. I see. We have a thing up here called a beefalo, and it's exactly what it sounds like. They mix a cow with a buffalo or a bison, and that would be the closest to moose that I've ever had.
Really?
And yeah, it's called beefalo.
I know what beefalo is. I've had that.
Yeah, that's the closest thing that I've been able to. Now, my girls are Highland. They taste kind of like if you were to, I'd love to mix a bison and a Highland cattle. That there would be money. You would have the taste. You would have the texture. I just got to save up to buy a cow or heifer, whatever.
Start your own breeding program. You might get in trouble for that,
Not at all. We already mix red Angus and Highland. The best tasting meat you'd ever want to try.
Nice. I don't know who was telling me one time, but
That'd be something to try. Chuck, is possum. I have no idea. We don't even have those here, so they stop about they stop about the Mississippi River, roughly.
what do you call it? Somebody was telling me one time that I don't know. It might have even been here. It might have been you, Scott, was telling me that the Arctic tundra, where it's moving backwards, the permafrost layer is moving backwards. The polar bears are starting to mix with the grizzlies. And there's a new breed of bear actually being born out of them. They're like a light golden color bear.
Wow.
Because it's the white fur and the brown fur, and it's coming out like a light golden color, and they don't have them classified under anything yet. So if you get a bear license,
There was a guy that got in trouble. They, and found out that it was part grizzly and polar bear.
yes, yeah, and I mean, like there's a few different stories about stuff like this after happening, and they shoot this bear because it's a bear. It's in the woods, but it's light color, so it's almost like the albino moose.
Bye, Cindy.
Well, they're just thinking, okay, it's just a bear, it's just light in color, and when they go and lo and behold, it's polar bear, which you're not allowed to shoot. So it's a polar bear grizzly mix. So what are you supposed to do, right? But there's a new species of bear starting to develop out of them.
So
I
that'd
can't
probably
remember
be
who
more
told
up
me.
around Alaska,
Yep.
tundra for us.
Alaska, Northern Territories, places
Baffin
like that.
Island, that kind of.
But now here's the thing: I've had growing up here in the harbor where I grew up,
Mhm.
we've had polar bear often come on up over the hill, like come down around where the houses are. They come in on the ice floes.
On the drifts.
Yep.
Wow.
So polar bears can get around.
Hmm.
But then, of course, when wildlife heard about it, they went and tranked it and tagged it and released it back up north. But
Absolutely.
still, who's to say
Yeah.
it's not going to breed with something while it's here?
A video for you is time to save up or whatever, or make sure you have enough bandwidth. But you're close enough to the water that if you were to keep a live constantly going, especially in the springtime, about 3 weeks before the flows come down, you should have a GoPro right out into the harbor so that you see all this coming down.
I don't even need to worry about bandwidth for that because this is.
No, I know how
out
close you
window.
are to the water. Yeah,
So I could just put a camera here in my window
there you go. Zoom it in.
and just watch that anyway. I don't need any extra bandwidth or nothing for that. I got unlimited on my
Okay.
internet at home. So
Yeah. But it's something that, folks would probably tune into and watch.
Yep.
There you go. Somebody from Texas that, they don't get to see everything that you would just looking out your window, especially the fishing boats coming in or, I don't know how much you can scroll in or out, but I know during a snowstorm, I've had people, please put your camera in the window just so we can watch snow. And that's one of my best videos.
we have another Snowmageddon.
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll shut it off. I don't want to see that no more.
Oh, that was bad.
We've gotten snow here in Texas, but it ain't nothing compared to what y'all get. Yeah, we had that badass ice storm here recently, but I could sit there and watch the snow all day.
Yeah, Matt, what he's talking about, Snowmageddon, they got 10 feet of snow.
In one snowfall.
One wallop.
I'd still watch it.
We
What
were
the hell digging out?
the entire Avalon Peninsula was shut down for a full week to dig out from the snow.
I'd watch you dig it out.
Well, I have a video somewhere of the guys getting stuck in the snow. Here's the best part. They were on a snowmobile and they got stuck in the snow. That's how bad it was. They had to get shovels and dig the snowmobile out of the snow.
Murph said that they had to, they couldn't put the skidoos out. They had to wait until they did one little path, and then they were using four-wheelers to get around town. You couldn't get vehicles out, but you could dig out a four-wheeler. And at least they were being able to get to the elderly and whatever. He's actually got pictures.
We had someone here in town show up at the hospital pregnant, in labor. They showed up on a skidoo because the ambulance couldn't get them.
Mhm.
I think that's what you were coming to say, wasn't
Yeah.
it? She was coming to just say. But yeah, they
That
showed up.
happens here a couple times a year, where
But I mean,
in the
like,
middle of a big snowstorm, the ambulances don't run unless it's life or death. And
I mean, like
they figure
having a baby could be life or death. They should have,
should, but if they can't get out through the rural roads,
Yeah. Well, that's it. No, well, this person lived in town. They lived in town. Just so
Oh, wow.
luckily they had a screw.
Their neighbor. Yeah.
Their neighbor had a screw, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing
Okay.
is their neighbor had the screw, and she went in labor and called, and they said there's no one to go and get her. You're going to have to try to get here yourself. So they couldn't get the cars going or nothing like that. So their neighbor put her on the screw and bring her to the hospital.
yeah.
And what's up, Chuck?
Is that a licorice or something?
What's that?
What are you eating?
Licorice.
Licorice. I like the black ones.
I got a big bag.
Oh,
I like the little nibs.
Nicole likes the nibs, little licorice
I'm,
nibs.
I'm eating lifesavers.
There you go.
Mm. I
Kinda
like
cute.
lifesavers.
But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to shut her down for today. We went 2 hours. That's an hour longer than I thought I'd handle it, but it's almost nap time.
Nice. I got a joke for you when you goes offline.
All right.
It's about lifesavers, so stick around.
Oh, dear. All right, guys. Well, you guys take care. Thank you to everybody for sticking around. I know I haven't been a whole lot of fun in the last few weeks, but hopefully I'm on the mend now, and we will, get things figured out. And hopefully every week we'll see getting better.
Yeah.
See
Can
you
I
guys.
Can I talk to you after a little bit, Scott?
Yeah. Just stay on. Don't
I will.
go anywhere.
I will. I'm not going anywhere.